At the Académie Royale de Belgique in Brussels, EPP leaders are meeting for their regular summit ahead of the European Council. The EPP's political family includes 13 EU and 5 non-EU heads of state and government, as well as the presidents of the European Council, Commission and Parliament. Inside, they will debate and coordinate their positions on a number of current issues, in particular the economy and employment.
The two main targets are jobs and growth. When people are speaking about renovation of the economy, we need competition. But the effect will be for the people. New jobs, maintain our system of social protection on the basis of a sound economy.
Ich glaube, wir haben den Tiefpunkt der Krise wirtschaftlich erreicht, aber wir müssen jetzt stärker aus der Krise herauskommen. Dafür ist es gut, dass wir eine EU-Strategie 2020 entwickeln und die Europäische Volkspartei hat sich da auch sehr stark eingebracht. Es geht ja vor allen Dingen um Arbeitsplätze für die Zukunft und zum Zweiten müssen wir die Finanzmärkte besser regeln, denn die Regeln werden verhindern, dass eine solche Krise noch einmal auftritt und ich glaube, die Menschen erwarten zu Recht, dass wir dafür sorgen, dass es eine solche Krise nicht noch einmal gibt.
Les chefs d'État de gouvernement, maintenant un peu plus tard, vont travailler pour trouver une solution qui soit marquée par la solidarité et par la responsabilité dans la zone euro et dans l'Union européenne tout entière. Mais il y a des leçons à tirer de cette crise, en termes de gouvernance, en termes de régulation, de supervision. Et il faut bâtir une croissance différente, qui ne peut pas être la même que depuis 20 ans. Une croissance plus verte, évidemment. Et ça, c'est le sens du projet qu'a présenté José Manuel Barroso avec Europa 2020. Je crois qu'il faut remettre l'homme au cœur du projet européen.
Est-ce qu'il y aura vraiment des avantages concrets pour les citoyens?
Un sujet très concret. Est-ce que l'Europe va être capable de créer enfin, après 30 ans, un brevet européen pour les petites et moyennes entreprises, pour les protéger? Avoir un brevet pour protéger en Europe une invention, ça coûte 10 fois plus cher chez nous qu'aux États-Unis. Voilà, ça c'est un projet concret que je vais essayer d'avancer.
I will talk as a politician, Greek politician, as an economist, but also as a European, which I think is important because there is a lot of developments and austere measures that are being taken place now back home, and people have to realize that at the same time taking those tough measures, we ask for some solidarity from the European Union, which to us is very important.
The EPP regularly holds ministerial meetings for its government ministers throughout the year, and I'm joined now by the chairman of the EPP's finance ministers meeting, Mr. Jyrki Katainen, and by the chairman of the EPP's employment ministers meeting, Mr. Enda Kenny. Thank you both for joining us today. You recently both had meetings with your counterparts. Can you tell us what were the concrete outcomes of these meetings?
We talked about the Greek situation. Everybody agreed that Greece cannot be let alone, but we must have fair rules how to help Greece if Greece will need any public help.
And in the employment ministers meeting, what does the EPP propose to promote jobs?
Well, this was the first meeting of the employment ministers, and we've agreed to come back at the next meeting with a focus on a number of areas of priority for employment, be it in technology, through innovation and research from education, and particularly looking at the question of how best the European Social Fund might actually be used in a different way to help countries that are having serious difficulties with their employment levels. What I would like to see from the Employment Committee: skills, opportunities, jobs, new careers, because in the next 15 years the world will turn again with biotechnology, genetics, nanotechnology and the internet, and it is in there that the new opportunities and the new careers will come from.
Mr. Katainen, do you have a couple of words to finish up on that, and perhaps the EU's 2020 strategy? Is this just another policy on paper, or is it really going to have direct benefits for the citizens?
It cannot be only policy on paper. Now we have to concentrate on productivity, how well we can use the public money, and this is the best part of the 2020. Now we are concentrating more on output, not only to input part.
I agree very strongly with that. Now is the time for action, and the citizens of Europe in all the countries, rich and not so rich, want to see the politicians who are now elected to run Europe, both from Commission, Council and Parliament, to start getting things done. Time for talk is over. The institutions are in situ. Let's see how you make them work effectively in the interests of citizens from one end of the Union to the other.
What is clear from this meeting is the solidarity between the EPP leaders, solidarity towards Greece, and a consensus to reinforce the stability of the Eurozone. The leaders fully endorse the EU's 2020 strategy, which will create growth and jobs for Europe. Thank you for joining us here at the EPP's summit in Brussels, and we look forward to seeing you next time in June.